What stadium are we actually proposing? Are we looking at the Tesla Balogun Stadium? Or?
We still have 2 years, but we'll deal with all the issues. Yeah.
Zilla is trying to see if the national stadium will come back to life before then. It's okay. It's okay to dream. The big one is the Olympics. August is here already, and yesterday I gave you a call trying to understand if we have more athletes qualifying for the competition. What's the update to the Olympics?
Yeah, by the last time I came here, we had about 22 to 24. We have one who has qualified now, and that's the shot put. As a matter of fact, he's the world leader now, creating a new national record. His name is Steven Mosier. He went to Cornell University. He's a mechanical engineer. He's the world leader now, and he's done 21. 21 is huge. So any 21.5, 21.6 can put you in the podium. But the way where he is now, definitely will make the finals if he continues like this. So we are very excited about that also. And we believe that more athletes will qualify. You see, I tell people, in athletics, we qualify. We don't make noise about that. And even without the support that we should get, we qualify. That's not an issue. And I think they are taking that for granted.
Okay.
And that should not be so at all. We appeal to Nigerians to actually come, because if we don't do well, people will criticize us. People will sit here and say all sorts. But when we are struggling to present a good team, I expect people to also come forward to say, look, hey, we can give this kind of helping hand.
Okay. Now, if, for instance, we have close to, like, let's say 50 athletes, making the Olympic standard, will they all go for the Olympics?
No. First, I've explained this before. Yeah. We have the Olympic standard, and we also have the Nigerian standard. Why are we doing this? Because we want our athletes to work harder. Because we believe that they can achieve the Nigerian standard, which is higher. But if you are lazy, sometimes you take things for granted. So we do not expect somebody who did not make the Nigerian standard to go, for many reasons. One, the Olympic standard is the base for everybody. Anybody going must have that.
That's right.
So, and there's the possibility that you go and you get out in the first round. Yes. We don't want to see that happen. We want athletes that can go up to the semi-finals, possibly get to the finals, and fight for a medal.
So if 50 athletes make the AFN standards, they all go?
Yes.
Simple.
Wow.
That's a good one.
But I remember you also said that it's all about who can give us medals.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you make the AFN standard,
that means you definitely
get to. Yeah, yes, you get. You have to be. See, let me tell you. If you play football, we were in Chan. Did we get to the medal zone? No, that's what I'm saying. But if we get to the medal zone, we will struggle for either a bronze, a silver, or the gold. So what we are saying is that we should be able to get to the medal zone, then we can fight for a medal.
Let's understand, lately we get calls that we're struggling with the relays. And back in the day, that used to be our strength. First, you need to let us know where Maurice Green is, because the same Maurice Green came into this country to assist the relay team. Now we don't hear anything about him. And we'll get ready for the Olympics too. How we prepare our athletes to not just compete well individually, but also in the relays?
Maurice Green came in because I paid him. I paid him to come and support, to help.
When you say you paid him,
yes.
It wasn't the country, it wasn't the NSC.
No,
you brought him into the country.
Because when we said we were going to bring Maurice Green, certain persons were saying that why Maurice Green when we have people here? And I asked them, yes, you have people here. Even in England, their head coach in track and field was from the US. Everybody go head hunt where you can get the best to help you. And you saw what he did. You saw the Commonwealth Games, from nothing we got silver in the 4x1. We didn't have a team per se, but we run against everybody. Jamaica, the Bahamas, Britain, Canada. We got the silver. First when they want to shy away from responsibility, they will want to run down what you're trying to do. So in that respect, I had to pick up the bills. But we're talking with him. I think likely he's going to join our team.
Okay. But for now, he's just on his own.
No, he's still working. You see, there are two things we can use Maurice Green for.
Okay.
He will be a good ambassador, and he feels Nigerian. He calls himself Shegun. He says Shegun. You know, he feels Nigerian, and that is very critical to what we are doing. And he talked to a lot of our athletes who were born in the U.S., who ran for the U.S. He said, no, I ran for the U.S. It's not better than what I see in Nigeria. That if he had run for Nigeria, by now would have been a better, unquote. So he's doing that for us, which is very good. As I speak to you, the U.S. has released Jennifer Madu, who was a former world junior champion in 100 and 200 meters. They've released her to Nigeria. You know, and Morigi was involved in all of this and trying to do. Olivia Ekpone, who ran one of the fastest time ever in the 200, she's been released to Nigeria. You know, and Morigi has also sent a part of all those. I mean, those are some of the things we can do, use him for. And also, in the training, it can be a very good inspiration. I remember one day they trained the athletes and they was telling them, look, there's a difference between running and racing.
Yes.
That you can run, but do you race? You need to race to win. I had that. I heard what he was saying. And that inspired me, you know, because we run. Not that we are not strong. We are strong, we can train, but what happens? Do you follow it methodically? Do you do it the way it should be done?
So get something out of it.
That's it. So, and all those, I mean, if you've done it to that level, there must be something you can bring to the table.
Okay, now, you talked about some the Nigerian-born Nigerian-American athletes, you know, some of them are still coming in. Now, there's always this complaint. It's been there, you know, it's like once the focus is on the likes of Jennifer Madu and, of course, Olivia, who are going to come in now, then somehow the ones here at home, they feel very bad because they feel the focus is always on those foreign athletes and not here. While some are also saying that the more you bring in foreign athletes, you won't give a chance to the ones
See, let me tell you,
to actually
that
compete.
is not true. Why are we bringing all our footballers who were born in England and everywhere, why are we bringing them to come play for Nigeria? Does that remove the fact that they are Nigerians? No. The truth is this, wherever you are, whether you're in Nigeria or you're abroad, if you are the best Nigeria can present, will present you. So everybody should, look, in those days, athletes who are abroad, before coming back to Nigeria, they get ready because they don't know what they're going to face at home. It's very shameful if a home base can take you out. Last year, a home base beat our top 200 runner, Gloria Suno. A home youth athlete beat in the national championships. And today, as we speak, one of the hottest in the hurdles now is a home base. And the two foreigners, the two that train in the U.S., they have something coming for them. So we are not going to discourage anybody, whether you are training at home or you are training in the U.S. Many of the home base too, they all.
But it's the same focus and treatment given to all of them.
No, see, as we speak, the government has not given anybody anything. That is what we are saying. The private sector has not come out to support anybody. That's what we are saying. It's not that anybody has any preference, nobody. That's why sometimes when people say, oh, blessing is, I mean, I just laugh. The truth, I mean, you talked about the Kenyan boy, he said the weather was humid, but when he remembered the money,
That's right.
he said, look, I will die. That is the attitude of a proper athlete. Why do you think, I don't want to mention the person, in this country, some people from a particular part of the country, they die with football. Why? Because there's money in football.
Yes.
Does anybody give you money to train in football? But if you make it, can you quantify the money? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So first you must be self-motivated. You must want to, you must be ready to want it. You must want it badly. Want the glory and want the money. Because there's money. This guy who won now is the first and second Kenyans. They've contributed about 8 million Kenyan shillings. That is what they've contributed. And their government is going to tax them. This money they won, they will pay tax when they get to Kenya. That is why in Africa today, marathon is a major foreign exchange earner for many countries who do it.
Okay, yeah, let's just a bit of a digression here. The scourge of athletics, sports in general, doping. A couple of weeks ago, the news broke that a few Nigerian athletes actually tested positive for banned substances. What's going on there? Is it really a lack of education in that particular situation?
Well, I tell our athletes, you don't take drugs, you abuse drugs. Because you take drug and you jump 6'3". What is that? If you took drug and you break the world record, it's a different ball game. It's okay, maybe it's not drug. But you took drug, steroid, and you jump 6'3". I think you abuse it, you don't take it. That is why I say it. So it's ignorance. First. But secondly, because I listened to one of your comments, somebody said the federation is not doing anything. I said, how can you? When it is the responsibility of the NADO, not the federation. We have the National Anti-Doping Organization in this country. They did the testing before we went, and I asked them, why were these athletes not found, why were they not discovered during the, when they were testing before the games? It's an issue nobody has answered.
Masking agents, possibly?
No. If you have a masking agent, they'll see it. Once they see a masking agent, you have to you need to say what you're doing. You can't mask anything. If they see the masking agent, it's a violation.
Already, yeah.
Of course. So it's not our responsibility to do that. It's the responsibility of NADO. What we need to do is that any of our events, we'll make sure there's doping. We'll call them in to come and do the doping. And now we've introduced what they call the whereabout. We will dope you outside competition and in competitions. And if you do not feel, we have made it very clear. So when the time comes and people are going to be crying, do not support them. We have said, fill your whereabout form. Any athlete who do not feel will not compete in our competition. We won't give you the opportunity because we don't want you to embarrass us. For our federation, all the athletes we've caught, we caught in our competitions. It's just these last two that went to Congo. If not, you don't. Anybody we've caught, we caught in our in our competitions. We've not. I mean, we've gone to Olympics. Have you seen any athletes in the World Championships in recent times? No, because we try to clean our house.
That's right.
We try to do that, and we've also fought doping because we said you must not win by cheating.
Mr. Ogba, will soon let you go, but let's have a peep into the future. Last year, we took a promising team to Samoa. What's the update on that team?
The team is still in camp. As a matter of fact, what we did, we have 50 of them, which we are looking towards the Rio Tokyo 2020.
That's right.
That is the focus for that team. We have 50 of them in our radar. As I speak to you, they are in the High Performance Center in Port Harcourt, training side by side with the senior athletes who are preparing for the Olympics. And the way things are going, 1 or 2, 3 of them might break into the Olympic team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Good.
Thank you.
That's great news. Great news. Great
All
news.
right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ogba, for coming around.
Thank you.
If we have the need to bring you again, we will bring you. That's why I'm the president of the Athletics Federation of Nigeria. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you. God bless you.
That's right.